Hey there, I'm Ken Wemberly. What are the lessons you want to pass on to your children? Eventually, it happens to us all. Your young chick leaves the nest. The little angel that you used to hold in your arms and rock to sleep, the one that needed you for everything, the one that you helped to grow and nurture and feed and clothe and send to school, that little baby of yours has grown into a beautiful butterfly and is ready to fly away. As this happens, as they get ready to launch out and venture out on their own and into their own world, it's one more chance for you to leave a few little lessons to pass on to them and take with them on this new journey. When Grace graduated high school recently, I took the time to write an entry in her journal, and I titled it A Few Life Lessons from Dad. And so I took some of my greatest bits of wisdom that I could curate, and more importantly, I reached out to my network of friends and mentors and asked them, if you had your loved one about to head out and start the life on their own, what would you want to impart? What's the wisdom that you would want to impart? So then I took all of this, got a curated content plus my own content, and I put it into this beautiful journal entry that I wrote for Grace. And then when I gifted her with 18 years worth of her journal entries, this is the last one, or actually it's the first one I had her read, and then she kind of went in and read some of the old entries. But as she read it, it was so beautifully received. It was tears in her eyes, and she read it, and I think I could feel it really meant a lot to her, and it certainly meant a lot to me to pass on these little nuggets of wisdom and these lessons and these, I guess, ways to live that I was hoping that I could impart to her. Certainly I raised her and her whole life to be the type of woman that she's become today. But as a dad, as they're getting ready to leave, there's just so many little things. I'm like, well, did I teach her this? And did I teach her that? And so even with the lessons from Dad that I've passed on to her in writing, there's still so much more left unsaid. At least I feel like there's so much left unsaid. So with that, I'll do another entry. I'll talk about the next phase that I'm trying to still leave those few little lessons as she's in her first year of college. But the life lessons from Dad and the written entries and the curated content is something that's meant a lot to me. I think it's meant a lot to Grace, and I hope it can mean something to you. If you like the content in this video, if it means something to you, please share it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, hit subscribe on our channel, click notify to get notified of videos like this in the future. Also, head on over to legacyjournal.app to learn more about how to create and capture the magic moments of life. And remember, each and every day, you're creating your legacy. Make it a great day. Thanks.